I want my name to be Spaghetti. Just immediately jump in. 5.0, sure. Go for it. Am I prepared for this? Not at all.
Duty calls and pit answers.
All I know is I've got a giant-ass club, and it's apparently a seafloor. Yeah, seafloor palace. And so, of course, we start at a desert. Makes sense.
You mean the Thanatos? Wait, who's Thanatos again?
Back in the 80s, Thanatos took the form of a snake on Medusa's head. He's quite the chameleon, you see.
Yeah, apparently I can hit attacks back with the club. I'm trying to keep that in mind here. By that I basically mean I'm just going to keep spamming it and hope that I happen to hit things.
So I'll be fighting his forces in the sea? How am I supposed to do that?
Just use your gills. Tell me, Pit, how are you with branchial restoration?
I'm doing real well so far.
I minored in branchial restoration. Wait, you're crazy.
Okay, just hold your breath down for about 2 hours.
I said you're crazy? And smell the ocean.
We're heading to Thanatos' base, the seafloor palace.
What did I just do? It looked like I was heading into like a hole and then it just didn't
Watch and learn,
happen.
pupil. Witness the true power of the goddess of light. Ready, set, dum da da da.
I'm afraid for what is about to happen.
Oh,
Oh,
you've outdone
okay,
yourself,
that's
Lady
actually
Palutena.
Next up, the seafloor palace.
Be like Futurama. Just buy a pair of gills in exchange for your lungs. Don't need both.
This is just one more bullet point on your already impressive resume.
What can I say? I'm an overachiever.
Oh, no. Just 1 second there, lassie.
Okay.
Oh!
There's a voice.
Lord Poseidon.
And Poseidon's in this game, apparently.
Lies, don't become a lady.
I'm sorry, but can't a goddess have a little fun?
So that sea partying business was...
It was obviously mine, son boy.
To pull off an attack on the seafloor palace, I went to the sea god himself.
It all makes sense now.
I wouldn't allow anyone else to part my opinion. In fact,
I'm confused now because Poseidon's like an actual thing from mythology.
Please don't do that.
And it's like, and yeah, you've got Medusa and stuff, and like it seems to be like half made up stuff and half things from that.
We're going deeper now.
Because I don't think Palutena is based off of any specific goddess. Not that I'm aware
despite
of,
your
at least.
mischievous ways,
I don't know, maybe I'm
you
stupid
know
and
you
she
have
is.
my full support.
Much obliged, Lord Poseidon.
It was bad enough when
Could really
the
use one of those
dark
heal
forces were
drinks, because
contained
I'm
in the underworld,
not doing too
but
hot here.
extending their reach to the sea and land is completely unacceptable. As the goddess of light, it falls on you to destroy them. I have faith in you.
You have my word.
And mine too.
I'm slightly paying attention to what's going on. Not a whole lot, but you know,
I
just
guess
enough for me to have a passing
But
familiarity
I
with what's
sunk
going
it long
on.
ago.
Sunk it? That's a bit extreme.
So basically, he's the king of
Consist
Hyrule.
equal parts hubris, envy, and deceit. Sometimes one has to put them in their place.
This coral is so beautiful.
True, but don't forget the old saying that every coral has its thorns.
I'm pretty sure you're thinking of roses.
And I'm pretty sure I'm thinking of coral.
Sorry if I'm like bumping the microphone with my head. I'm really trying to not do that. I have to keep this thing so freaking close to even be audible. It's
Only
fairly
a little
annoying.
longer until we reach the palace. From there, we'll defeat Thanatos and take his key to the underworld.
As soon as I get out of the on rails bit, I can maybe start actually saying words that mean things. It's always a little bit hard to focus on anything else in these bits. I hope that this is almost
That's the
over.
seafloor palace.
Looks like it should be.
I thought it'd be covered in barnacles and kelp, but it's actually very nice.
I'll be closing up the sea now. It should wipe out any underworld stragglers.
Just give us one more moment.
Please! I'm not wearing a life vest!
Okay, go in. Like, let's flail around and complain, but not actually go in. Okay. So yeah, first thing worth mentioning is that, yes, this is going up on a Tuesday again. Apparently I'm just allergic to uploading this game on Mondays. I'm not really sure why.
Thanks for your help.
Oh, goody! Yes! Protecting an impregnable fortress can get awfully lonely.
Oh my god, that
you,
voice.
Thanatos?
Actually, I go by Thanatos now. The extra H is for amazing!
Oh,
Have you met before?
Oh, I'm wounded! Truly I am.
I am really fucking sucking here.
Forgotten your old foe.
Sorry.
Like, my
There's
god.
just so many foes and only one of me.
You know we've crushed Medusa's other commanders, Thanatos.
Can I please kill this
The
thing?
underworld and we won't be
It has
forced
taken
to
out
hurt
like half of my life. This one enemy.
Patient as always, I see.
What is even hitting me now? What is this?
Wouldn't you like to stay and catch up for a bit? Oh, pretty please.
So you're not going to give up the key.
So I guess I want to focus on melee with this weapon. Makes sense.
That I much prefer honey to vinegar, and I prefer witty repartee.
Ooh,
to
I need 9
any
to get
condiment.
that. Okay.
This is getting nowhere.
What the hell? What's hitting me?
Medusa, right?
Yes, Thanatos is basically Medusa's right-hand man. That's why he has the only key to the underworld.
I have no such thing, none whatsoever.
Please.
Honestly.
How did this guy get to be Medusa's second in command?
Beats me. Seniority?
Hello. It's
Eventually the game will shut up. Not that I really have that much to talk
Thanatos
about.
won't give up the key?
This is freaking
We'll have
awful.
To take it from him.
The longer we wait, the more we have to lose. We need to strike soon. We only have a little way to go, so buckle down.
I'm buckled and ready.
No, I'm really not all that ready, actually.
I'd like to be
I'm
part
kind
this
of dying.
conversation, please.
Got it already.
Me? But you've been talking this whole game.
So, I'm trying to think, like, what that voice is, because I know there's something that has that voice, and I'm, like, it's not coming to mind. It's, I don't know, probably just some random cartoon character from, like, the 60s. It's not quite Snagglepuss, but it's close. It reminds me of the thing from Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged with the, like, actually, I'm not a clown. I'm Kaiba's spirit from the Shadow Realm, or, like, whatever the hell that line was. But...
The grind rails run parallel to each other, so you can switch
yeah, this is
between
definitely
them.
Sonic.
Stay focused on what's coming up.
Alright, yeah. Let's get right in the way of the enemy. I'm thinking I probably want to work on avoiding the enemies instead of trying to hit them. Because, my record so far has not been great. My knowledge of the land has been great, though. Do you have to add your commentary every time you jump? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool.
Is that a hole up there?
Uh-oh. Everything okay?
Okay.
Just surprised me.
There are more holes in the floor around you, so be
Okay.
careful. It
the
makes
hell?
us both look bad when you fall. Oh, and it hurts too.
But yeah, as I was basically saying, I don't really have much of a reason for this always going up on Tuesdays. I forget what my reason was the last few times. Yesterday, it was just because I, like, had unexpected stuff that I ended up having to do. And by having to do, I mean didn't really have to do, but ended up going along with anyway. Because, I'm trying to think. It was, like, around... I want to say, like, 3 o'clock. Which is already too late for me to, like, not have recorded the video, for the record. I, like, should have done it before this. I just didn't, because I was lazy. Around, like, 3 o'clock, Martin was saying that, hey, I'm gonna, like, go with some friends to, like, a restaurant later on. Did you want to come with? And I'm like, okay, sure. It's, like, people that we know from the, like, the game shop where we would do, like, Pathfinder and all that. I haven't actually gone there in a long time because I don't really play those sort of things anymore, but Martin still does. So I'm like, sure, I'll go with. And then I find out later on that this is apparently a gay bar, which was not part of what I agreed to. But at this point, I, like, didn't really want to back out of it. Like, I kind of did, but it's like, whatever, I'll deal with it. And so we end up going there, and calling it a gay bar is a bit of a stretch. I think it technically was, but there was like 3 people there because it was, what, like, I think it was like 7 or 8 o'clock on a Monday night. It was not busy. And so it was... Basically, there was nothing really going on there. Like, we were there about 10 minutes and then left, and basically just found something to eat somewhere else, and hung around the area for a while. Apparently, it's just the gay section of Dallas, which I didn't know existed. There were a lot of, like, men's underwear shops that I refused to go into. And then we basically just went to, like, this arcade place for a while. It wasn't particularly interesting. The most noteworthy thing that happened... Okay, I guess I am going this way. I'm ignoring the arrows because I wanted to see if there was anything else, but whatever. Also, I should probably heal.
Thanks.
But yeah, the arcade place, it had, like, maybe, like, 12 or so, like, stand-up arcade machines. I don't know why I specified stand-up as opposed to something else, apparently. Not really anything I was majorly interested in. They did have Mega Man The Power Battle, which I tried to play and was really fucking bad at for some reason. I've played the game on the Anniversary Collection on GameCube and PS2, and was pretty decent at it, but for some reason, like, even though I'm perfectly fine with keyboard controls, like, playing this game with the 2 giant buttons with, like, 2 fingertips, even though they synced up perfectly to the buttons I would use on a keyboard, my mind could not keep straight which was jump and which was shoot, and I, like, died immediately. It was pretty good.
Convenient.
But, so they had that. They had, like, 1 pool table and 1 air hockey table, and, also a couple, like, skee ball things. And, so I was playing a game of pool with, one of the guys, Chase, and he, like, the only reason I'm bringing this up is just because of this one moment, because it was pretty beautiful. So he hits the cue ball, and it, like, fricking bounces, hits the end of the table, and, like, ricochets off, and it, like, bounces across the floor onto one of the skee ball games, and, like, goes up the ramp and nearly goes into the fricking hole. And there were a few other people standing around that saw this happen, and it was just kind of amazing. If it had actually gone in, I don't know what the hell we would have done, because somebody would have had to, like, open up the machine and get it out, probably, but it luckily didn't have quite that much speed. So that happened, and then, later on, we tried to do the air hockey, and the first few turns just consisted of, like, one person serves, it immediately goes in the other side. What's going on? I can't tell. Oh, and I'm poisoned. Good. But yeah, so air hockey wasn't particularly interesting, but once again, he somehow managed to hit the fricking puck outside of the table, and it went flying behind the bar and nearly broke the glasses. And we were the only ones who noticed it. Yes? What the f... Okay.
Just your run-of-the-mill trapdoor. Shake it off and keep moving.
Sure. I guess this level is actually... Ever since, Snagglepuss shut up, this place has not been all that noteworthy, I guess. I might actually manage to get through this place without dying, surprisingly. The problem is always just with the projectiles on this weapon not being all that great. Yeah, combo! Okay. Just run into the electric sphere, it's fine. Can I get rid of this thing? No. Should probably just ignore it. Meteor bow, alright. I'm told that there's apparently 12 weapons based off the Zodiac, and that you have to, like, find them in hidden rooms, but Meteor is, decidedly not a Zodiac sign, so I guess that wasn't one of them. And yeah, pretty much what I expected there. But yeah, that was basically my day yesterday. There were some funny moments, but overall not really a whole lot worth sharing. I managed to get lucky, and like the fact that we got to this alleged gay bar at the time that we did worked out well for me, because I guess at 11 o'clock there was going to be a drag show, and I probably wouldn't have wanted to be there for that. Oh, what is going on in this area?
I'll get it out of that shell any way I have to.
And then just suddenly random crap shows up. Spam button, hope for best.
What's this?
Looks like a moving platform. Stay on it.
Let me jazz things up for you a smidge. We do have to keep things interesting.
I'm just gonna listen to this guy every time he speaks, because it's pretty glorious.
Keep on trooping, little trooper.
I'm curious about something, Thanatos.
Yes?
You are the god of death, are you not? And if the underworld is the land of the dead, why don't you outrank Medusa?
I'm not really interested in climbing the corporate ladder. You wouldn't believe the amount of overtime I have to put in. Plus, that sort of strict hierarchy.
Did I miss the boat? Yeah, I did.
Style.
I don't know if it'll come back. Hopefully.
What was that? You seem to be cutting out. La 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 la! I can't hear you.
It's hard to get a good read on
Get a heal of some
Can't
kind.
tell if he's weird or just dim.
Probably not. Okay. So let's not die here. Oh, the thing came back and I missed it. Can we kill the fricking, like, Mokura, or whatever this thing is? It reminds me, like, anyone remember that thing from Mario RPG? That weird green cloud of gas that shows up as, like, a hidden enemy in Bellown's temple, and its name changes in one of its dialogue boxes. I think it's, like, it's called Mokura, and then when it speaks, it says Mokuka. I don't know. That thing's weird. Why do I feel like I'm gonna fall through the floor? Oh. Can I go back down? No, I just missed that one? Alright. So, basically, I'm gonna die. This'll help a little bit.
Thanks.
Not as much as I would have liked, but a little bit. Petrify attack. I need to remember I have that.
Thanatos should be in the next room over.
Oh, goody! Then do let us get to the fisticuffing!
Fisticuff is almost as good of a word as fracas. I think fracas is still the best, though. I'm assuming they don't actually quite mean the same thing. I think a fracas is like just a fight that breaks out between, like, a large group of people. Like, basically a brawl. Whereas fisticuffs is, like, a formal way of settling differences through violence. In a very proper way. I don't know, maybe not. That's what it sounds like, at least. What the hell are you? Go away, I don't like you! Wait, did I kill them both? No? No, you're still over there. Basically just hoping for a health drop at this point. Gotta get that ice cream, yo. Yeah, I get it, you're an asshole. Just pick up the giant freaking Big Mac here. Alright. Let's see if this will work on that. Who needs to freaking aim when you just have a giant projectile that destroys everything it touches? Okay, time to take on... I really need to have a better name for this guy other than Snagglepuss, but whatever, it works.
Oh, I must have dozed off there. Oh, Waiting around is such exhausting work.
Heroes always arrive late on the scene.
Thanatos is a skilled chameleon. Don't
Oh.
be surprised if he changes into a spider or scorpion or cockroach or tick, or a moth or lizard or leech or tapeworm or centipede or bat or snake or cat.
But a cat.
It just kind of keeps going on.
Right?
I'm tempted to reach for my book of snappy comebacks, but maybe I should just show you. And
Just
the
gonna kind of
one-headed
try to
dragon
stick to the
and the
physical
one
attacks here if
turd.
possible. Oh, I'm almost dead. Good.
What's this?
It looks like he turned into a dog.
I don't know if the petrify thing works on bosses. Probably not. What the hell? When in doubt, just blindly rush at the boss. Surely that'll work.
There's something inside of the doll.
Wait, inside Thanatos is a mini Thanatos? I wonder if they sell
Probably
these
should have
in gift shops.
expected this. I don't really want to get close to him because contact damage seems to be a thing. So we'll take it slow, I guess. I assume I just want to keep going for the ones with the red dots on them and avoid the other ones as best I can. It's okay. How many more times? Perhaps 12?
Aha! There he is.
Tiny one. Oh. Did I lose?
I'm just gonna catch a few Z's here. By the way, your attacks are useless.
There must be some way to hurt him. Why don't you try eating those
Yeah, I was
skulls
about to
back
say,
at
hit
him?
the stuff back. If the game will let me. Let's not get right up in its face. Not that it really has a face, because it's a freaking pot. Would you like to buy some pot? Okay, yeah. This is, something. Not doing too great here, mainly because it's not really hitting the skulls back most of the time that I'm trying to do it. Like, that I didn't really mean to shoot the projectile, but okay. Just spam the button, it'll eventually work.
A foot?
Really? How much harm could...
Ever heard of athlete's foot?
I am now reminded of, one of Xant's forms in, like, the final fight against him in Twilight Princess. Final fight, I say, as if there was another fight before that. Okay, so I need to, wait until I get my 1 HP back so I don't die immediately. That would be nice. Yep, there we go. I have a feeling I'm not gonna win this fight, just saying. Because, this thing is not the easiest to dodge.
That's not even what a bat sounds like. And neither is that. This is getting really annoying really fast.
I don't know, I like this boss. He has a very, interesting sense of humor. Come on. Oh wait, I got my... What the hell? What the hell? I, like, used Crisis Recovery without realizing that that's what that was, and then somehow died anyway? Like, I'm not sure what happened there.
Thanatos is a skilled chameleon. Don't be surprised
Well, I've got
if
my
he
health back, at
changes
least.
into a spider or scorpion or cockroach or tick, or a moth or lizard or leech or tapeworm or centipede or bat or snake or cat.
But a cat would be kind of cute, right? What's
So yeah,
this?
with the lower difficulty, this
Looks
should
like he
probably
turned
not be
into
too
a
much of a
dog.
problem. So this guy was a snake in the NES game.
Wait.
Good to see
inside
that
Thanatos is a mini Thanatos?
basically
I
no
wonder if they
attention was
sell these
paid
in
to
the
that
gift shop.
then. I knew that there was very little relevance to the original game in this, but I think it's pretty funny that they used like the same name as the enemy and referenced it But then, like, we're like, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just make it something completely different. I'm not really sure what to think of the NES game anyway. I tried to play it, like, a couple times and could never get past the first level.
That's not even what a bat sounds like.
It just seemed very...
And neither is that. This is getting really...
It had very poor difficulty balancing, is what I understand.
Athletes, bud?
Because, I hear that, like, the game actually gets easier as you go on. But then there's also, like, large, annoying mazes, and apparently there's, like, some kind of point system in that game that depends on, like, how many shots you fire and, like, your percentage of hits. And you have to keep track of this mentally in order to, like, get the best upgrades, and nothing in the game tells you how it works.
I'm just gonna catch a few V's here.
I don't know. It sounds weird. I guess I should probably
It must be
try it again at some point.
Why
But
don't you try hitting those girls back?
I also know that it's allegedly, like, the same engine as Metroid, or, like, it was released on the same day as it or something. Of the two, NES Metroid also sucks, but for some reason I had this weird attachment to that game, even though I didn't grow up with it.
Crushing victory!
Looks like I wasn't actually that far off in my last attempt.
Pick up that gem, Pit.
No.
This is our key to the underworld.
And I just have to hold it?
More or less. But first we have to get you geared up for the final battle.
You know, final battle, definitely last level here. Here's just a freaking musket. I think of the ones I got, I think I'd prefer the needle palm, but I don't know, the one that's just flat out a gun is pretty good. Let me actually look at that thing. What is that one under? Cannon? No. There isn't one that's just gun. I'm not sure what it would be. What does this one count as? Oh, it's a staff. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it does say flintlock staff. Okay. No, we're gonna try this thing. And I really don't have too many powers here. Crisis Recovery I still don't really know how to use, like, effectively. I got a paralysis thing. I doubt I'd be able to fit it in, but let's at least see. No. Maybe. If I, like, took a minute to try and move these in a way that works. Let's see, where's the paralysis attack? Let's just put it in instead of the petrify attack, see, like, how it works, I guess. Stop its movement, make dodging harder, and then that just... I mean, petrify actually sounds, like, generally better than that, so let's just stick with this one. If I remember to use it, it'll be good. And fit this down here. Try this thing very briefly. Rapid fire, which is always nice. So yeah, it basically looks like a weak attack, but I can just hold the button and have it shoot consistently, so that'll be a change of pace. What was it like up in melee? Yeah. So basically it's the type of attack I usually don't like. It's the Meta Knight / Sheik / Bayonetta form of attack that is, like, high tier, but I suck at using. Space pirate ship. Not really what I was expecting, but okay. Yawning, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, they get
Not sure what that voice was
With
supposed to
Medusa's
be.
commanders out of the way, we're getting to the battle of battles. But this isn't the way to the underworld. Where are we going?
As long as I can
What is it?
take out most of these
Remember the
enemies
three sacred
with
treasures
just a
you
couple
used
shots,
since
I'm
Medusa
fine
long
with
ago?
its general weakness.
Of course. The mirror shield, arrow of light, and wings of Pegasus.
Right. I hid them in case of an emergency. You know, so they wouldn't get stolen.
Now that's using your noodle. Man, you are so smart.
The story doesn't end there. See, there's also this space pirate ship.
Wait, what?
You know, a pirate ship. In space. Its crew travels the galactic sea, robbing the heavens of
I like how I can just go
constellations.
into space.
That's
Just,
awesome.
no, why not?
I mean, evil. But what does that have to do with the three sacred treasures?
Well, I hid the three sacred treasures in the constellations.
Uh-oh. So the pirates stole the treasures along with the stars?
And the underworld army has gotten wind of it. They're attacking the ship.
Oh, great.
Which brings us to today's mission. Raid the pirate ship and retrieve the three sacred treasures.
I'm on it.
I like how they were hidden in the constellations.
We're already late, so we
You
have to
know.
hurry. Hold on.
I don't know, it makes about as much sense as the Pokemon signs in Snap being based off of constellations and being the key to the Rainbow Cloud. I never really did get that either.
So the three sacred treasures are pretty old now. Do they still work?
They've grown more brittle with age, but they'll likely last a few more battles.
You're not exactly inspiring confidence here.
Well, maybe you
It's
don't even
been-
need them anymore. Don't be
Like,
such
when
a
did the first
chicken.
game come out? Like,
I'm no chicken.
the late
I
80s?
take Medusa with one arm tied
I
behind
think
my
they'll be
back.
fine.
Listen to that swagger. You've toughened up nicely, Pip. Remember when you'd be like, I'm finished all the time?
I still say that. A lot.
So, remember a couple minutes ago when I said, like, as long as this weapon still takes out these enemies in a couple hits, it'll be fine, because it's not been doing that.
Man, what a sight.
This
You've
is actually
arrived
fairly
at the
cool.
galactic sea.
Let's take the time to take in the sights here, and then immediately get attacked by Space Whale. Which I'll probably not be able to beat. You know what, I've not used one of these yet. And it didn't work on Space
Should be
Whale, so
around
never
here
mind.
somewhere.
Where?
Goodbye.
Watch out!
Yes.
Whoa!
I've heard people call this the
I guess that was
best
it.
Star Fox game since Star Fox 64, and I can kind of see why. Like, I mean, the Sky Battles have always reminded me of that anyway, but now they're just not even hiding it. Now it's just flat out in space anyway. I don't know. I wish I liked Zero a little bit more. I'd be tempted to replay it and see some of the, like, other stuff you can do other than the, like, one path that I took. If only the controls weren't completely garbage.
I think I see the ship. It's under attack by underworld forces.
Good. That means the treasures are still on board.
So the plan now is to defend the ship?
Focus, Pit. To get the treasures, you need to take out those space pirates, too. Plus, just think how lonely the sky would
These
be without
lasers I'm supposed to be dodging.
constellations. Don't hold back.
I don't think I really have much of a way. Go away.
Ah!
I'm looking for an entrance. Hold tight.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of crap going on here. I think it's more giving the illusion of danger than anything really all that hectic, but it's doing its job well. Did I just crash into it and explode? Is that what happened there? 'Cause that's what looked like that's what happened there. Yeah, pretty much.
Not that I'm complaining. Could you be a little gentler next time?
Sorry about that. Are you okay?
These things I can destroy now. Okay. Yeah, ice cream. Hearing some unusual noises.
So those are the space pirates? I get the feeling they won't just hand over the 3 sacred treasures.
They might even be tougher
Totally
than
should
the
have just been the
underworld
ones from
forces.
Metroid.
Be careful.
Dodge token. Is that what just got used there automatically, or... I don't know. I like these type noises, those are good. Oh, I've met my, my greatest foe so far, the stairs. I guess I have to use that over in the corner, but... No! No, I'll just stay here and get shot at, it'll be fine. I like how I can't climb the stairs, it's pretty good. Okay, that'll get used next time I attack, so I will try to make note of that. That seemed completely unneeded. What are you? Well, I guess we're using the smart bomb, because I didn't have an opportunity to not use it, so... Alright, they got completely freaking destroyed down to the molecular level. Yeah, can't talk. Whatever. Zug zug. Gotta kill the enemy to create the jump pad so I can go up, like, 6 inches. What the hell? I thought that was like some giant jump attack that I did without meaning to. Yo. Let's make use of these attacks I've got here. If I frickin' can. Did I even select it? I thought I did. Apparently not. Yeah, tomato. Or donut. Looked like a tomato. What, you mean there's not a giant pile of them down? Okay, no, never mind. So I can use this against multiple enemies, right? I think I confused 2 of those. I don't know. Yeah, and it makes them just kind of bumble around for a bit. So Petrify is still probably the most useful one, but that doesn't mean the other ones don't have their usages also. Centurion exist, okay. This looks like this will be cool.
This is the generator room.
What's that shining in the glass?
It's the shield
That's where
generator
energy
generator.
from the galactic sea is converted into propulsive power. As long as the ship remains in the galactic sea, it can run indefinitely.
So... I should destroy the shining.
You'd better not. The explosion would be enormous.
Sounds hurty.
Hurdy.
Thanks.
Also, I realized after saying shield generator, first of all, that was incorrect because it's shield generator. And also, not many people will get that reference because it was from my Star Fox Assault videos, which are patron only at this point. So, if you got them, good for you. By them, I mean the reference. And by the reference, I mean Chinaman. I don't know, I just wanted to use the word Chinaman. Alright. What are you? Oh, you're a bomb. I still really need to heal again.
Thanks.
Problem is, I never know when I'm gonna get, like, random food on the ground, so... I don't like to waste these, but... Oh, hi. Okay, fine. And I got a cantaloupe and a chocolate bar. Food of champions.
Whoa! A Blanca!
The underworld
Oh,
army
no, not a
really wants in on
Belunca.
this fight.
Oh, it's a space whale. Yeah, let's ignore that thing the best I can. So I probably won't be able to kill it. Can't go in there.
Oh, I see.
See what?
This must be a storage vault for the stolen constellations. They've all been compressed for easy transport.
And what about the 3 sacred treasures?
Unfortunately, they don't seem to be here. I bet the pirate captain has them. I wonder if he's wearing them.
Is he gonna have an
Then
eye
it's more than
patch?
just an emergency.
Or is he gonna be like... No, better yet, is he gonna be like the space pirate from Futurama and have like 4 legs, 3 of which are peg legs, and like 4 arms, several of which have parrots on them, and like 3 eyes, 2 of which have eye patches? Because that was a freaking beautiful design. If it doesn't have at least 1 peg leg, 1 eye patch, and 1 parrot, then I will be disappointed. Preferably more of those. And it'll have the freaking voice as the sheep from Zonus in Star Fox 64. I'll teach ye some respect. Does not get blown up. Immediately gets blown up anyway, okay. As usual, just kind of bumbling around when I really should just be moving on, because I'm taking more damage than I'm healing back from the items I'm finding. But whatever.
You might recognize this type of underworld enemy from your past adventures.
Nope.
Here's a tip. Don't attack the big monster straight on. Instead, use melee attacks to launch the little bugs back at it.
Okay, trying. And it goes down without me really trying that hard, okay.
Whoa!
This is the side of the ship's hull.
The view's like a postcard.
Yeah, I get, okay. And my worst enemy, running off into the void, is back yet again. I was gonna comment on the view is like a postcard just being a stupid statement, but it got overshadowed by my ineptitude, so whatever. Can't tell if that's safe to go into. I'm guessing it probably is not. What was the point of this path? There wasn't one. Not sure how much of this level's left. I'm enjoying the view, but also kind of hoping it's not too much longer. I mean, if I die, it's like there's usually a lot of checkpoints, so it shouldn't worry too much.
Switch, huh?
That's what it looks like.
Probably does something.
They usually do.
Oh, I was expecting that to go on longer than it did. Okay. Now we have to probably hit them both at once or something. Or no, we can just let in enemies. That's
You
fine.
can destroy the doors the enemies are coming out of.
But you
I'll
can.
stop the baddies at the source.
Because, you know, destroying the door... Or, I guess if I'm breaking the door and not letting it open, then that makes sense. Never mind. Still makes more sense than it taking power to keep a door closed. Alright, you gonna be a problem? Gonna be a problem? You are taking a while to die, okay. Guess these are melee only. I was trying to shoot that one from far away. Didn't quite work out for me. Hey look, stuff. Stuff that I would like to get, but I'm not sure how to. There's no morph ball tunnel leading into it, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, cool! I can't tell. Did that one have, like, a tell that... Like, I would have been able to tell that that one was a fake? Are they based off color? I'm just gonna be panicky about all this. No? Okay. Yay, I got the item I'm already using. And... Christ almighty. Alright, well let me get my Petrify attack ready, and how do I get out of this pit? Oh. Yeah, fall back in, yeah. Oh yeah, make it grabs. And death from the first enemy, probably. It's over here. Just an enemy door, whatever. At this point, I just kind of want to run. Nope, nope, taking side
Space
paths.
Pirate Hot Spring.
Ooh, cool.
It looks like somebody beat you to it.
Hope there's room for
Don't
one
die.
more.
Please don't
There's
die.
always room for one more.
Okay, I'll hang out here for a few days. This'll be useful. Still think that noise that they're making is the best thing. Don't I have a little bit of health left on that? I guess not. Hello? You? I think I've seen that type of enemy before, but a lot of them are just so indistinguishable. Like, I don't know how it, like, I've already complained about this once, and I don't really know how else to explain it. It's just, half the enemies in this game are just giant piles of, like, something. Like, I can't really tell what they're supposed to be most of the time. I would like to kill this enemy. I would like them here. I would like them here. And death. I tried so hard for that to not happen. Can I go back to the hot spring? This door opens backwards, right? No. It sucks. Yeah, I see you down there. Fucking... Seriously? Oh my god. Just let me live my life. And I don't care for you very much either. Okay, bye.
I set up a grind rail for you outside the ship.
Thank you very much.
I'm pretty limited in where I can put grind rails. Luckily, the underworld forces cleared out a lot of clutter.
Where's this thing go?
To the ship's control room. I think that's where we'll find the 3 sacred treasures.
Good.
Come on, eye
I want
patches,
my
parrots,
stuff
and
back.
peg legs. Surprised that I'm actually wanting those things, because I've always hated pirates, but I don't mind the stupid stereotypical parts of them, because those are at least funny.
This place is crawling with underworld enemies too.
Just keep pushing forward.
All the past levels have taught me that when I get up to the boss area, there will always be like a full heal, like, drink of the gods thing before. So I'm just kind of hoping I can get to that before it's too late. Oh, do I have to kill the frickin' whale to open that door? I'm getting out of this. Maybe just what it spawns. Like, I know I've killed these whales before, but they take a frickin' lot of hits, and this weapon is not the strongest one out there. Is this door open now, or no? Yeah, I probably have to get rid of the frickin' whale. Okay. Maybe I can use Petrify on it. I don't know if that'll really help, though. We'll at least stop it from spawning some more enemies for a little bit. Go away. Can we hit the thing? Maybe. So Petrify didn't help, but whatever. And hey look, more enemies! At least it's not Prince of Persia Sands of Time. The enemies in that game are the freaking, like, only, like... I bring this game up because, like, Joel started playing through it not too long ago. Oh, right, I have to hit the things back at that guy, I forgot. Like, the platforming in that game is fun, and the enemies are the most tedious thing ever, and they show up, like, every 25 seconds, and every time they show up, you have to fight, like, fucking 40 of them to progress. And so it just kind of grinds the game to a halt every time that happens. This is not quite as bad, but I'm also not getting a whole lot of enjoyment out of it. So, I'm dead. I guess this is like Minecraft, poison can't kill you. Some shit's going on in there, I don't know what. Also, it looked like 2 doors opened earlier. What was the other one? Isn't this where I can't... Okay. Can I just run away from you, actually? Yeah, I can. Okay, cool.
This elevator will take you to the pirate captain.
I am so swabbing the deck with that jerk.
I've still never used playing dead. I don't know if that'll ever come into play at any point. Alright, well, we'll keep Petrify attack, even though it probably won't work against the boss. Thank you. Now that I've basically finished the level, good to know.
I have no idea what he's saying.
He's like, "Yar, I'll make ye walk the space plank, scurry dog." That's just a loose translation.
Oh man, not the space plank. Ugh.
Okay. Oh. Well, bye, I guess. Good to see that the, boss from the sand ship in Skyward Sword is here now.
Well, that came out of nowhere.
What's it even doing here?
The Galactic Sea is home to all sorts of nasty
They
creatures.
shoot tentacles.
So it's not affiliated at all with the Underworld Army?
Either way, you better do something about those tentacles.
Understood.
I'm working on it.
Although, when prepared correctly, octopus is actually quite delicious.
What do you think about food at a time like this?
I'm thinking, this weapon is not going to be that useful against this boss. That's a shame. There's not really a whole lot I can do about that.
To go.
Okay, maybe it's not so bad. Yeah, it's always good when the entire level builds up to a specific boss and then it just kind of gets hijacked by a Kraken. Or Kraken, sorry, I have to say it stupidly. I've never seen any of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, but apparently they call it Kraken in that, and I'm not really sure why. The only thing I know about those movies is that there's a jar of dirt. That's about it.
Last tentacle.
Now
Yeah.
go for the head. Attacking from a distance and getting in close both have their pros and cons.
Yeah, I'm
Try
gonna
to find
stay
a
with the
range that
distance
works well
probably.
with the weapon you're using now.
Got it. You can always trust an angel to find the best tool for a job.
So can I do Petrify on this? I really doubt that I can. Yeah, not so much. So I'm probably gonna die. I'll try getting close. No, I don't think I can do it now. Okay. No, it's okay. I wanted to redo this boss. I didn't want to do it, unfortunately. It's for chumps. That's what happens when I use all my heals too early on. Come on, give me my hit back. Nope. Okay. Not really sure what I was supposed to do there. And yes, I did see the option to change gear. I don't know if that's just a free, like, let you do this right now with no consequences type thing, or if I actually have to read. I imagine I wouldn't have to redo this stage, but yeah, I'll stick with this one anyway.
Prepared correctly, octopus is actually quite delicious.
What do you think about food at a time like this?
We've got 3 tentacles to go.
Yes, I can count. It's okay.
To the left.
As much as I hate having to, like,
Only one
die and redo stuff and admit that I'm not that good at the game, I do enjoy the lower difficulty the second time around.
That was the last tentacle.
Now go for the head.
A filthy
Attacking
casual.
from a distance
And a filthy
getting up
Romanian.
close both have their pros and cons.
Mostly
Try to
a
find the
Romanian.
range that works well with the weapon you're using now.
Got it. You can always trust an angel to find the best tool
Now,
for a
if I
job.
dodge at the last second, can I still pass through that laser? Because I've been kind of trying to do that, but just failing at it every time. God, I'm gonna die again anyway. Yeah, I don't know if that worked. I assume I'm doing damage to it, it's just I can't really tell. And every time it does that, I always end up sprinting earlier than I need to, and there we go.
Calamari! What a sucker.
So how about those treasures?
Hey,
Oh.
look! Check it out!
The 3 sacred treasures must be inside.
Really? Okay.
The box is really held up well.
It is less pixelated than I remember.
God damn it. So, chances that they're not actually in there? Or that it's like one of the 3 and we have to find the others? Guessing probably pretty high. Anyway, this video went on a lot longer than I expected it to, so guess what that means.